chicken. Ay, 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 ay.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another review from Lightning Collector 2021. My name is Rob, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Remastered line of the Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger. I have taken this out of the box, so this is an empty box, but we'll still have a look at it. And I just wanted to check that everything was there, nothing had broken or anything like that, because I have seen a few of these on a couple of different pages today. So of course we're seeing some quality control issues, missing accessories and stuff like that, so I just wanted to double check mine. But thankfully, apart from one tiny little paint spot, which I am not going to care about at all, mine is all good. So getting into the review, this is the box. So we've got our 30th year Power Rangers celebration logo at the top, and our Power Rangers Lightning Collection Remastered logo with a digital render of our figure, telling us that we should be getting a Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger in our new plastic-free packaging by Hasbro, and a nice little bit of artwork on the side there that we've seen before with the blue one. On the side, we do have our Power Rangers 30th year logo that they're using, with a nice bit of artwork of 6 of our Rangers there looking very nice. And on the other side, it's just the Power Rangers logo at the top with Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger and a nice picture of what we should be getting. So on the back, as we're seeing with the new style packaging, we've got our logo in the top corner with our nice little artwork part of it there. And then this is just showing us what we should have in the box. So we should have our Trini figure with her new head sculpt, her helmet, a morpher, 3 different types of blade blaster, a nice effect piece that we've just been seeing with the Blue Ranger so far, a couple of different sets of hands. So we've got a karate chop and a closed fist, and the 2 morphin holder hands, and our weapon holding hands that it comes with out of the box, and our daggers at the top. This is a 5.7 inch figure, so she is a little bit shorter than the blue one for obvious reasons. And then at the bottom of the packaging, we've just got Trini and our Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger with all our legal stuff at the bottom of the box and at the back at the bottom. Having a little look at our figure, so mine is a little bit backwards, I'm afraid, because I have swapped the helmet round and the head popped off quite nicely and easy enough. So far, apart from that little dot there, I believe I am all good. So checking out the figure from the helmet down, we've got our nice visor. Looks a little bit smudged there, but I'm not going to be displaying this helmet on, so I just wanted to show you for the purpose of being able to actually swap it around. We have got a bit of a matted paint on the visor, and the helmet is looking very nice. We've got our updated belt, so you can see her coin stamped in there with the pinstripes around the belt and around the holster there. Looking at the accessories for this figure, so firstly we have our new Trini head sculpt, which is looking very nice indeed, with a little pigtail. It's looking quite nice, I'm happy with that. It's another new Trini head sculpt, so it is the 3rd one we've got. As mentioned before, we have our karate chop and our closed fist hands. We have our morpher holding hands there, so she can hold that very nicely. She comes with her daggers. Mine's a little bit bent. These are the new style daggers, so they're a little bit more rubbery than we was getting previously. So they were quite hard plastic before, now they seem to be a bit of a rubbery feel. They do bend back like that, it's gone quite easy. Blaster in gun mode, sword mode, a holstered mode, as well as her morpher. My one doesn't look painted too great, to be honest, but you're not really going to see that from too much of a distance, but you can definitely see her coin punched in there very nicely. And lastly, for the accessories, we have our blast effect. So this just sits on the floor and you can put your figure inside it and you can display it however way around you'd like. Looking at the articulation on this figure, I have swapped the head over just so we can see how restrictive the hair is, but it does move up quite nicely. Does look down enough, but then you start getting restricted on the hair. Obviously it swivels all the way around and mine feels quite nice. We've got some butterfly at the top. The arms move full rotation round, and then there is some movement in the shoulders there too. She's got upper bicep swivel with double jointed elbows, which are pinless, and they move quite nicely on my figure. And then on the hands, we have got, depending on what hand you use, so this one goes up and down, and they all go full rotation round. Got some articulation in the midsection, so I'm guessing that's on a ball, and then we've got some ab crunch there. Mine's quite stiff, so I'm not going to go too far into that. You can move the belt around, it's not glued on. She does have drop down hips, so you can make her taller or shorter, and it's better for different articulation. So dropping them down, we can do a full split movement, and then putting them back up, she can still do it anyway. So she has upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, which are also pinless. So this is the first Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger that we're seeing that is pinless. We've got some upper boot swivel. Mine's pretty tight, so I'm not going to move it too much. Then on the feet, we're just on a rocker, and they do move up and down. Looking at a slight comparison here, you can see that this is the new one. This is the one that came with the Scorpina 2-pack. So this one is slightly rounder. The silver on this old one does look a bit more metallic-y. This one seems a bit more flat, but this one is obviously wider with a wider mouthpiece. On the new one, the saber-toothed tiger teeth are not as sharp as this one, but they are a little bit thicker. Other than that, generally it is the same. So a couple little comparisons here. We've got her standing next to Adam, so you can obviously see the height difference, where Adam's a 6-inch figure and she's slightly a bit shorter, as she should be anyway. And then here she is in all her different yellow forms. So these are all the different Yellow Rangers. This one is the original one that first come out. This is obviously the one that come with the 2-pack with Scorpina, the metallic one, and then obviously the remastered. So someone contacted me on the blue remastered video that I put out a little while ago and asked if I could try and remember to do a little head swap just to see if these fit. So just to confirm, whoever it was who asked me, I apologise, I don't remember, but I remembered to do this, and yes, her head does fit very nicely on Trini's body. So finally, moving on to the final thoughts of this figure. It feels very solid for what it is. The elbow joints do feel a little bit weak, maybe, just because they're double jointed and they're so thin. Obviously being pinless, they do feel like they could bend out of shape. I did get this from Hasbro Pulse, so I pre-ordered that quite a while ago, and obviously it's come in now, so it cost me $33.99. The figure itself looks great, and I haven't had too many or any problems really, apart from a tiny little spot on the helmet. For me, no quality control issues. Comes with plenty of accessories, so we're starting to see most of the Mighty Morphin Rangers that are coming with all 3 modes of the Blade Blaster, and then obviously coming with her daggers, plus the morphing hands and the morpher. I love the new effect piece. It is rumoured that we're going to be getting a black and red one soon, so keep an eye out for any information regarding them coming out. I have got another review coming out this week, and it is going back in time a little bit, which I don't tend to do, but I will be dropping a review for the Tyrannosaurus Sentry, so if anybody wants to check that out, that'll be coming up next couple of days as well. I will leave a link in the description for this, so if you're in the UK and you're looking, Hasbro Pulse is going to be the way to go at the moment, I believe. A lot of UK retailers don't seem to be getting too many, if any at all, of these remastered figures, so hopefully you'll still be able to grab one on there, because I know the blue one's like in and out of stock very, very quickly. Really nice to see another Trini head sculpt, and this one's done very well. I love the fact that they've redone the hair and stuff, and not just reused bits off of the colour swap pack or anything like that, or the original release. But what are your thoughts? Is this something that you're grabbing, or you've picked up already, you got on pre-order, or is it something that you're easily going to miss? But let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more, please consider subscribing. But for now, that's it from me. Have a good week. Bye.